Well, this van is a church van. It didn't get no gas.
There's another white van over there.
So you might be talking about somebody else. This is Pastor Andrew Stevens, Church Common Good. I'm here with Officer...
Over narcotics, Preston Grace.
Preston Gracie with Forrest.
You see your ID, you got your ID on you?
What did I not? I don't have. No, I don't have ID. Am I suspected of a crime right now?
Okay. What's your name, bro?
Pastor Andrew Stevens, Church of Common Good.
Slow down.
Okay.
What's your name?
Pastor Andrew Stevens, Church of Common Good. I'm Pastor Andrew Stevens.
I don't need the pastor.
Oh, Andrew Stevens.
My T Park City. Andrew Stevens. What's your date of birth?
7/30 of 1978.
7/30/78. What state are you out of?
I mean, we've been on the road missionary work for like 5 years.
Like, if you had a driver's license, what
Florida.
state? Florida. He'll be out of Florida. You guys got IDs on you?
What's this over? Like, what's going on?
Walmart parking lot.
Tell the kids it's okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it. I don't know.
Get your ID on your brother.
But then,
Just need to see your ID.
hurry.
Okay?
I don't know. So.
I need your ID.
So the officer's saying that we were panhandling, and nobody's been panhandling here, but even is panhandling illegal? If somebody was, like, we haven't panhandling, but is it illegal?
There's another van here full of people that's not.
Sure, yeah, I know. And I pulled the camera out because we actually document stuff like this. That's all I pulled it out for. I'm not trying to be difficult. Yeah.
There's another van here.
Let's put this on right here. Well, he documented. I mean, this we're missionaries. Like, yeah, you seem like you got mad when I pulled the camera out. Like, well, yeah, you're called to a scene, but like, you didn't have to run my name. There's no like.
That's how we do it here, man. I run people's names to know who they are.
Well, if you don't suspect of a crime, it's kind of a violation of constitutional law.
Well, I mean, panhandling is a law.
But nobody's panhandling, but it's not panhandling's not breaking the law, even if it was. But yeah, but even if I'm just having a conversation. This is civil. Like, I'm not arguing with this guy. I'm talking. Like, so don't feel like I'm arguing with this guy. It's Andrew. I haven't had an ID 20 years. I give you my social security number, man. And
it's what now? Is it
Andrew with a PH. And they hardly ever find it if you call it DMV. Okay. Try NCIC, because if it's DMV, okay. I mean, it's there. I give you my social too. And I've been in trouble years and years ago. With a Jacob. That's it.
10-4. None of you guys got any kind of ID on you?
Thank you. Well, I mean, I wouldn't combat with the guy, because really we're just documenting how they do. We're not like combating right now, like, you know. But this is a violation of constitutional rights, so we just document the evidence of it. Like, so he's basically he's coercing you into it. I don't really know what the problem is, but so we're sitting here. Turn this camera on too. This too. In your pants. Yeah. Garbage. Look at me suspicious. Like, look around, sweetie. Like, don't wait till I do this. And just look around. Mm-hmm.
Why did the guy point out your van and say he gave you $30 this morning? That's the reason why I'm here. He was pretty upset about the matter, because he said y'all are still over here asking people for money. That's the reason why I'm here, man.
Well,
did y'all remember getting any gas from anybody?
I mean, we have a missionary working. Did you get a donation from somebody for the missionary? Maybe. I mean, I don't remember. I mean, I put a gas in the car if it was from somebody. Yeah, but I didn't. He was out there, but we're missionaries. Like, I don't know what the problem with the guy would be. Like, we're authentic church missionary work. We're doing missionary work now, and like, we have authentic church, and nobody was panhandling for it. Like, so
because you say it's a missionary, it's not panhandling. Is that what you're saying?
Well, first off, nobody. Did you ask for any money? Like, for secondly, that we are on the online as our missionary work. We have a church that's got 3 locations of brick and mortar. So we have our paperwork right here in the window. And I'm an ordained minister, and like, what would be the problem if somebody did pay for the gas for the Lord to do His work? Like, is it because I'm not dressed right? Is that the problem? Like, can I not be a minister when I'm dressed like this? I'm trying to figure out what would be the issue. Like, you know, open air ministry has been done the same way since Jesus, And is there something now wrong with me doing it like that, or you laughing because maybe I'm looking or something, or I'm not or authentic to you, or I don't
I'm trying
know.
to get on my radio, guy. Hold on. Might be Forrest. Give me that 20.
I'm not doing anything wrong. Like I don't know what the problem is. Like it seems like profiling or something, like discrimination. I don't know. I never asked anybody for money either, but like we did. Yeah, there's gas. There's gas put in the car, but like I didn't know that money. You know, I don't see the problem. Like if somebody gave a donation to a church, what's the issue?
I didn't ask anybody for money in this parking lot the whole
The
whole day.
And if you asked somebody for, if it was you in the parking lot here asking people for money, yeah, none of that sounds authentic. And why would he be mad if he donated money to a church? Like it seems like an odd situation, doesn't it? And the church is doing ministry right now, helping like the local, like help you. I mean, what are we doing wrong? Like,
So who do you help again?
well, we met this gentleman in the parking lot, right? And we're trying to give him a ride out right now because you probably don't want him in your neighborhood, right? Yeah, like what? So as a missionary, we first thought I don't want to make sure you want to like got to steal anything from the church or anything. So we talked to him for a while. Can I give me a second? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I know I'm a little aggravated, but I'm not a professional when it comes to it. Like, so, but what I am taking it back because we do data. We do data analysis. For years, I did DoD data analysis. I was a DoD contractor for many years. I got into ministry in 2013 full time. I've been ordained since 2002. So in 2013, we set the streets. Let's see how the community was working with the people who don't have a voice. That'd be the impoverished, usually impoverished. And in this case, I think we're documenting what's going on, and it seems like you're being more and more aggressive as I document things. Here's another cop. Here's another cop. And what the heck is going on though? Like, so we have now 1, 2, 3 officers on scene. We got Officer Dowdy, Officer Thorns.
How you doing? I'm Officer Thorne.
Hi, Officer Thorn.
So you got your ID yet?
I don't have an ID, but I can give you my information. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. Sure.
Pat him down for weapons or anything?
Not yet.
Got
Am I
any
being
knives or
suspected?
anything on
Yeah,
you?
am I being suspected of a crime?
Sir,
Is there a
you got any
crime?
knives?
No, I don't, but it must be suspected of a crime. Like,
Put your hands up there for me. I'm just gonna pat you.
sure. I mean, oh, no, not sure. I do not agree with it. But you can do what you like. There's no sure. Like, I don't agree with what you're doing, but
Well, he made contact with you.
for what reason, though? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you making contact with us? How has this happened? Like, we're out here talking, doing ministry work, and you're like harassing us and like checking our pockets and.
I'm just taking you to a knife or anything.
Well, you felt there's no knife, so why are you digging in my pockets for a knife? Like,
Sit right here.
a life makes a bulge.
Sit right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
What'd you say your name was, sir?
Pastor Andrew Stevens with the Church of Common Good.
Pastor Andrew?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stevens,
Yes, sir. Social?
you ever had an ID?
Yeah, about 15 years ago. But yeah, I was out of
Where was your
Florida.
pastor?
Out of Florida. I started working with the DoD as a contractor, and I stopped using IDs. And after that, and
What's DOD?
Department of Defense.
Department of Defense.
Yeah, I'm a data analyst contractor for Department of Defense, the FBI at Tampa. Yeah, you want my name? You're a silent hit, correct? Yeah, when I do ministry work as well. Like this, you guys are responding for something that's completely legitimate. Like that's what you're doing. I'm just taking the data
I'm
in.
assisting him to find out who you are.
Well, I mean, it's all illegitimate. What you're doing is illegitimate. I mean, it's unlawful.
What he's got going on right now is we have to identify you.
But this is unlawful. I mean, however, I see what you're doing. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. You're kind of cop. You're doing your job, but you're not. It's unlawful.
Andrew Stevens won't have any return.
No. Well, I don't know if you'll have a return. It should. I mean, I've been in trouble years ago. I mean, I've been in prison 20 years ago. So, like, yeah, there's plenty of information on me. I don't.
What's your birthday, Mr. Stevens?
7/30/1978. And I'm public identity. I'm on TV and the radio, and I do Associated Press. I mean, like, you should be able to find me, man.
If I look you up,
Yeah, you'll find me all over the internet, ABC, NBC. I've been in New York Times. I was written in a best-selling New York Times best-selling novel. Yeah.
we finna see, okay?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I just left the Chamber of Commerce working with another city, did the same thing.
We finna look and see.
Go ahead, brother. Sure.
Okay, Andrew Andrew Stevens.
Yep, STEPHENS.
Huh?
It's STEPHENS, Church of Common Good.
What,
Church of Common Good. Or you could look in like, New York Times and see my name. Brian Krebs did a big thing on me. It's PH, not V.
okay.
That might be where you got it wrong.
And you say, what's the church?
Church of Common Good. COCG Ministries, Church of Common Good. Yeah, it's, everything's legit. I don't know why. I don't know who called or why they were upset. I don't know, but I know that this is not considered a lawful stop for a crime. You know, we were doing ministry work and you guys showed up, man. Like that was really what happened. I was literally doing preaching. That was what was happening when he pulled up, and I was a little startled and I'm a little aggravated that you guys like respond like this. I feel like it's profiling. I think that the average watcher would see that it'd be profiling.
What'd you say your birthday was?
7/30 of 1978.
7/30/78.
Yep. Did you find it yet? You found me online, I'm sure, huh? Yeah. All that stuff that happened with DOD, all that stuff that happened with all that, yeah, it's all there. Yeah, I'm not trying to hide. I mean, I'm out here doing ministry work, but I definitely wonder when a cop pulls up like that. Like, I think the average citizen wonders why that would happen, you know? Not to be combative or nothing. Can I go get a drink of water, or are you still holding me here? Yeah, you've been talking so much that I haven't had anything to drink in a while. I think this cigarette right here is probably harming my
You have nothing with your name on it and your birthday.
I mean, I probably have some paperwork. Michelle, I don't know. She's gonna go by protocol and say not. Yeah, I'm sure I have something in the car. I mean, I know I have my paper. Yeah, hold on. Can I get it? Yeah, I know I have my whole church paperwork with me.
Just ask that officer right there.
Hey, can you? He's being kind of combative. Can I ask a different officer?
Just give me
Yeah, he's the one. That's the reason you're here. Like, I don't know what's going on with him, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with the guy.
Get out here and see what we can find. What do you have with your name and birthday?
They got all the church paperwork, my profile for my pastorship, my ordainment, the company profile for her business. Like, everything's with us. Yeah, it's a ministry. Our ministry gear's in the trailer, like our revival gear's back there. Yeah, I know clear. That sounds.
She has an ID. She's clear.
Yep. So I assume though that when we pull a FOIA request, this is how you respond to things typically in this area, right?
Sir.
Like if we pull a FOIA request on other responses, this is the kind of responses we're gonna see.
What is that?
Freedom of Information Act request. That's what we do. We find that when police seem to be doing things that are unlawful. We want to find out if it's discriminatory or not.
What brought him to y'all?
I don't know. We don't know. He just pulled up beside us and started this. Like, I don't know. He said some guy donated $30 to our church and was mad about it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the only missionary. Anthony's a missionary as well. Some guy may have donated $30 to our church.
You have a Facebook page?
There's a Facebook, and there's also a website, thechurchofcommongood.com. It might not be up and running right now because we've been on the road for a while, but I think it is. I don't know.
I'm just trying to find something with your name on it, man, so I know that.
Yeah, well, look at the Church of Common Good. You'll see my name.
I see
Yeah.
Andrew Stevens' profile.
Go on GuideStar. GuideStar is federally recognized nonprofits. GuideStar.org, and look up Church of Common Good. It'll show my whole profile on it. I think my picture's on there too.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You say, what was that called?
A GuideStar, GUIDESTAR.org. It's the national database for nonprofits.
You're teaching me something too, man.
You can use that shit. Everybody
Say
claims GuideStar.org.
Or-
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, it's all the nonprofits. It's they just track all nonprofits and churches in the country. Yeah,
So that kind of helps us to find out if they're really a nonprofit or not.
for sure.
So you say
Church of Common Good. I mean, I barely got a call. I mean, it was handled in a way that was a little hyperbolic, is what I'm saying. Like, you must deal with some hardcore criminals, brother.
Well, like I said, my part, I'm just trying to identify your name.
Oh, he came in pretty hard. When I pulled the camera out, his attitude changed and got really hardcore with me because like he didn't like the fact that I had a camera or something. I don't know what it was. I mean,
It's just you talking about fast.
I'm ADD, so I talk fast. I'm also a preacher, man. Like, gotta get a lot out in a short period of time.
What city you out of?
Well, we started a church in Gulfport, Florida, and then we maybe have 3 more locations now. It's ranging around the country. We have 1,100 parishioners. Started very small.
Who was the other person you ran with?
Michelle is my treasurer. It's my wife. you didn't think I was.
Michelle?
I'm not lying to you guys. Y'all have a good.
Ivy? Was the driver's license?
Y'all, are you guys good now? You can finish your paperwork. I mean, I know you guys do your job. It's a little hyperbolic. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's a little hyperbolic, but you're doing your job. I mean, I just.
Did you say you've been on the news and all this stuff?
I've been on the news, been on the New York Times. I was published as bestseller by a guy named Brian Krebs. Yeah, I mean, like, we've been doing this for years. Like, this is not new. I mean, we have a new van now, but everything's like, it's the same ministry. And there's a lot of stuff where we've been recording how cops treat open air ministry, like, because there's a conflict in what the Constitution and the appeals courts are holding up on what's constitutionally protected speech and what's considered solicitation or panhandling. And then there's also been a lot of appeals courts shoot down anything that isn't about where you can hold a sign, like the traffic flow issues or aggressive behaviors. So like police are coming hardcore on people who are holding signs in a constitutionally protected way. And so we document that because the city councils don't approve these ordinances for that reason. They're approving the ordinances for different reasons. So like, and really we just want you to take the educational way. I'm not trying to be hard on you. I mean, there's a way to police, you know, and I know you guys deal with hardcore drug addicts and criminals, but that's not always the case.
Usually we don't deal with it until we get a complaint.
He shouldn't have complained, but he should. That was, I don't know, maybe he didn't like the way we looked or something. I don't know, like, I'm not really sure.
It's like, man, I give him $30 in gas, and it's like a...
We met them guy afterwards, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead, sir.
So they're made out of, y'all's place is made out of storage containers?
That's the first buildings we started in Florida. Yeah, we have two or more now. One in Yurts, it's up in Northern California, and another one in Baytown, Texas, where we're working on the old RV park. But I'll go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I did do that.
He felt like it was a scam. So I was like, man, it's not right. They're over scamming people.
Well,
No, we're not
to
scammed.
be honest with you, I don't know if it is or not.
It's not, brother.
I did see one person, but people get on there and talk crap about everything. But
I can even take you to the
Look
properties,
right
man. Like,
there,
yeah.
His wife is.
And you can even look at the some business article. I mean, there's all kinds of ways. I mean, we're not scared. I think it's because of how we were dressed. I think it's. I mean, I'm not going to try to figure out why, but he was incorrect. And so. They do. I mean, it's the way the country is. It's not like there's anything wrong. We do need to deal with it somehow, but it's a hard. It's big. It's easier said than done. That's the best way to put it. Actually, paperwork's in the van too. I mean, I could hand you everything.
I see. I mean, that website.
God bless you guys. Thank you, sir. God bless you. I'm sorry for being kind of. All right. God bless you guys. All right. No problem, brother. I mean, it happens a lot. I mean, it is profile. It is profile, but it happens. It's like it is the way the country is, man. It's like